trained to be able to play golf. When I was trained as a surgeon, I was not trained to think I was God. I knew I was God. I didn't need anything or anybody. I could do it all. Until I came in contact with a cancer patient and then got humbled to realize that no matter how good a surgeon I was, I couldn't solve everyone's problem. I needed a radiation therapist. I needed a medical oncologist, a chemotherapist. My gosh, we didn't even talk to those people, let alone have to work with them. Now we are understanding the era of multidisciplinary integration. So think the Olympic gold basketball team. Think the Lance Armstrong Tour de France team. Everyone working together for a common purpose and a common goal, in which everyone has to be excellent as an individual, but we have interdependent performance that's required for ultimate success. Development. Everything's got to change in our industries. Our industries have to begin to move from thinking about creating a drug or a biologic or a device, the blockbuster that's going to sell $1 billion worth of that particular drug, to beginning to understand the need to not create drugs, biologics, or devices, but create solutions. Think computer and think microdel. There are always going to be companies making microprocessors and hard drives and CD-ROMs, and they've got to be the absolute best. But they have to be interoperable. Because what the consumer wants, what you and I want, is not somebody's microprocessor. We want a laptop. We want our PC. What a patient with cancer needs is an integrated solution to their problem. And that's going to almost invariably require parts and pieces and components to be able to put together into that final solution. Do we have a regulatory system in place that knows how to actually regulate and approve an integrated solution? No, not even close. Not even close. And so one of the other changes that has to occur is a transformation at the Food and Drug Administration, because it was the gold standard of the 20th century. It's not equipped, capability, or capacity for the reality of the 21st century. And it hasn't even begun to address new and sophisticated technologies that are going to be underpinning these new integrated solutions, like the impact of nanotechnology. And delivery. Do we have a delivery system in place today that's capable of adapting to this new reality, personalized, predictive, preemptive, and participatory medicine? No. Is much of what's going on in Washington, D.C. currently preparing us for that new healthcare system in terms of health reform? No. And so why is that important to understand the need for change? It's because you, the Lance Armstrong Foundation, are going to have to drive that change. It's not going to happen for people with gray hair like me, because I've been doing this all my life this way, and I know this is perfect. So what it's going to take is a lot of young, enthusiastic, committed, passionate people who are not vested in owning the past, but are committed to creating the future. Committed to saying, no, it is not okay that people suffer and die from cancer. It's not an impossible problem to solve. It's not too high a mountain to climb. Yes, you can keep winning the Tour de France over and over again after you've been diagnosed with lethal cancer. There isn't anybody on the planet who understands this issue the way you understand it, because you live it. And you live with the example who reads you. You live with people like Doug, Dennis, everybody that I've seen around the room. I just look at Jeff Garvey and I were talking earlier in our home, the first Jeff Garvey Award. You can make this change. Now, is it going to be simple? No. First of all, when we talk about change, remember, there's only one single organism on this planet, one single human organism on this planet that likes change. It happens to be a 6-month-old baby with a dirty diaper. Other than that 6-month-old with a dirty diaper, nobody likes change. I want you to change, Bill, and I want you to change. I don't change. It's true of individuals, it's true of organizations, it's true of society. So we're going to have to drive change in an environment in which change is different. But when faced with change, you've got really 3 choices. You can resist it, and the change process will occur, and you will perish. You will die. You can accept it and go along with it, and you'll survive. Or you can lead it, and you'll thrive. Now, this change process, this metamorphosis, is underway. It's occurring, and you can't change that. That's happening. You can resist it all you want. It's happening. And as I was telling Jeff a little earlier, I know it because I went from MD Anderson being on the ground in hand-to-hand combat with cancer. I went to NCI and became an AWACS plane that I could fly all over the cancer centers and see what was going on. And then I became the commissioner of the Food and Drug Administration, and I wound up being a spy satellite. I could circle around the world and I could see the secrets of what's already underneath in terms of the pipeline. You cannot believe what is within our grasp. And it is not occurring linearly, it's occurring exponentially. So whether you like it or not, whether the medical profession likes it or not, whether the scientific community likes it or not, whether the political community likes it or not, the metamorphosis is underway. Like the caterpillar, we don't have any choice. We're going to change. But where we differ from the caterpillar is the caterpillar also doesn't have any choice in terms of what it's going to become. It's going to be a caterpillar, period. We have yet to decide what we're going to become. We've yet to decide what our change is going to lead to. Is it going to lead to more chaos? Or is it going to lead to that world in which we see diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's, diabetes as processes that we can rationally control because we understand? So that's for us to choose. It's for you to embrace and create. And I cannot applaud you enough, or thank you for your passion and your commitment in terms of what you can make possible. And you're sitting here saying, well, we're just the other half. There's always other people out there. Do you all know what a catalyst is in an equation? A chemical reaction. You can't even see it. And yet, it makes everything else happen. So you can be that kind of catalyst for change. And to quote Margaret Mead, to sort of paraphrase Martin Lee. When I first went to Washington, I used to like to watch West Wing. So I get the inside story here. And there was one particular episode of West Wing where the president was picking someone for his staff, a speechwriter or something, and he brought him into the inner circle and he said, I only have one question to ask you before deciding whether you're going to be part of this team. Do you believe that a small group of dedicated people can change the world? The answer was, yes, I do. The president said, you're right. Because it's the only thing that ever happens. And that's a Margaret Mead. A small group of dedicated people can change the world. The truth is, it's the only thing that ever happens. We're a small group of dedicated people that can change the world of cancer cases. From one in which they face suffering and death, to one in which they may get the disease, or maybe they'll be able to prevent disease. You certainly can keep them from suffering and dying. So God bless you in what you're doing. I'm dependent